Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, it's been 4 months. And we're not gonna talk about that, we're just gonna keep rolling on. I'm doing a Netflix recommendation for 2021 because it's a new year. It's February, like, there's new content out. So I am doing an updated Netflix suggestion video and I haven't done it in 2 years. So let's just get on with it. No long intro. Alright, so the first show I'm about to recommend y'all to watch is I'm Not Okay With This. Now, before I start, it has 1 season and it is canceled. So this season is the only season that's available. So it's about this girl named Sydney. She's 17, so she's a senior. So she starts to like realize she has powers, and then like her family, which is her mom, her little brother, and herself, basically like getting used to the fact that their dad isn't alive anymore, and her dad like died like really badly, like really bad. So basically it's about her figuring out what happened to him and like why he would do this to himself, figure out her powers, now she can control it and stuff. Then she meets her friend next door, neighbor, named Stanley, and he's like really funny and like he's a good friend. And Dina is her best friend. Like they've been best friends for a long time. She's really sweet and kind and stuff. She also starts to realize that she has a crush on her, so like that adds tension to the whole show. I can't really tell if this is like made in present day, like if this is supposed to be like present time, because the outfits are kind of like 80s, but like I don't really know if it's present time. But this show is so good and the end is so good. I won't say anything about that, but the ending's so good and it's gonna make you mad that there's only 1 season. So yeah, y'all should definitely watch I'm Not Okay With This. It is like sci-fi drama TV show. So yeah. Okay, the next show is Outer Banks. Outer Banks has 1 season, but they're coming out with another season this year. So Outer Banks is about like this boy named John B, his group of friends called the Pogues, and they're a bunch of teenagers who live in North Carolina. Basically, they're trying to figure out what happened to John B's dad, and like John B doesn't know what happened, so basically he explains to his friends like he wants to figure out what happened, and like the way his dad disappeared was kind of like weird. So he's like, something happened, so he needs to figure out what happened. They like along their like adventure, they realize that there's like this treasure too that they can get, because they're all kind of like, I wouldn't say they're all poor, but like they're kind of all like need money, because they'll explain it. Pogues are like lower, like working class, and kooks are like really rich and like, yeah. So they all like kind of need money to go to college and everything, so they're all gonna like split it up. Pope is gonna go to college since he's really smart. Oh my gosh, the characters now. The main character is John B. Then there's JJ, there's Pope, and Kiara, and then those are the Pogues. They are all like, not teenagers. It's over the summer. It's very like aesthetically pleasing show to watch too. And there's a big twist at the end. Like it's all good. You should watch that show. It's really good. I just realized that I did not say my favorite character from I'm Not Okay With This. So I'm gonna say my favorite characters after each show I explain. So I'm Not Okay With This. My favorite character is either Dina or Stan, because they're the 2 side characters and I don't really like Sydney, but let's move on. Genre of the shows. Outer Banks is like a drama mystery type of show. So if you like dramas and mysteries, you guys should watch that. My favorite character off of Outer Banks is JJ, but it's JJ. It's JJ. Okay, the next show I'm gonna say you guys should watch. Cheer is a documentary. It is MA, so like for a mature audience, because it deals with some stuff that some people go through on the team. It's about basically a college cheer team. It's their journey to go to nationals, and then you get to see all the problems and like things they deal with to like work together to be able to win nationals. So it was really interesting. There's only 1 season. I'm pretty sure there's like 8 or 7 episodes. It's not that long, but it's really a good show. So if you like Cheers related stuff, you guys should watch that. And the next show is Umbrella Academy. This show has 2 seasons. It is TV14, and it's like about a family of like, they're all adopted siblings. They're also superheroes, so it's really cool. And they all get reunited around their like 30s because their father's death made them like all come back together and realize there's an issue going on. And it also, the like problem might cause an apocalypse, so they're all trying to figure out what's happening, who's doing this. It's very like a good show. This show is like drama, sci-fi, and like it deals with superhero stuff. So if you like the area of like Stranger Things, like you would like Umbrella Academy. And my favorite character is Diego, or it's Diego and then it's Klaus. Yeah. The next show I'm gonna say is Raising Dion. There's one season. It is getting renewed, so there should be another season coming out soon. It's about this boy named Dion, and he has superpower. He realizes he has superpowers, and then his mom is a single mom because the dad died, and his name was Mark, and then the mom's name was Nicole. And basically it's like showing the mom struggling through like being a single mom, and then like raising Dion because Dion has like crazy powers. He's in like what, second grade or like first grade, so like he's very young, and so she has to like look after him while he's learning his new abilities and stuff. So it's also like a superhero drama show. So if you like Stranger Things and anything in that area, you'll definitely like this show. This show is TV14. It might be TVG because it's like for everybody. It's not really any like cussing in it, so that's for everybody. Everyone can watch that show. My favorite character was Pat. The next show I'm gonna recommend is Alexa and Katie. Now this show has 4 seasons, and it's about these 2 best friends, but like the main character is, well, they're like both kind of the main characters, but one of the girls, Alexa, they're starting off freshman year, right? And then they realize Alexa has cancer, so she's like starting her treatment with the illness, and like basically there's a whole bunch of issues going on at school because like she wants to play basketball and she wants to do all this stuff, but like she has to deal with her treatments and like make sure she's okay first. And she was really upset because she had to lose her hair for the treatment, and her and her best friend decided to like shave both their heads off, so like that was really cool for her. And basically it's a show about 2 best friends and going through high school. It's kind of like a kid show, but it's really good. It's TVG, so this would literally air on Disney. And yeah, it's a really good show, and my favorite character off this show is Katie. Okay, the next show is called Dash&Lily. It has 1 season, and it's TV14. So like it's for teens. It's TV14. Oh wait, before I even get started with this show is like Christmas related. So like if you don't celebrate Christmas, or if you just don't want to watch it now since it's February, like wait till December or something. I don't know, but like this is like a Christmas related show, so like deals with around the Christmas time. So it'd be cool if you watched it during December because it was a really good show. So this show is about like 2 teenagers who are living in New York. They both start like having feelings for each other in this journal. So Lily, they start like messaging each other in this journal, and they write to each other, and then they like ask for dares and like different things about them, and they ask about it in the journal, and they start to like each other in the journal, but they've never met each other in real life. So then it starts causing a little drama because some stuff happens, and like sometimes the journal gets lost, or like sometimes the person wouldn't do the dare, so like the journal wouldn't get left in the right spot. And they live in New York, so like it's really busy and crowded there. So that show is really good. That show was so good. Y'all should, if you can watch that show, watch it during Christmas time because it gives you the great vibes of like Christmas time in New York. It's a really good show. And Nick Jonas, the Jonas Brothers are in it. So like if you like the Jonas Brothers, you guys should watch it. It was a really good show. Y'all should watch that. And there's only 1 season. I'm pretty sure it's one of those like shows that are specifically 1 season. And my favorite characters, I have multiple in this one because this show was actually really good. Like really, really good. I like Dash because he's very like pessimistic, and like he's very like black and white. Like I don't know how to describe it, like very black and white. Lily is very happy and like she loves Christmas, and like Dash doesn't. So he's like the opposite of her basically. Boomer is Dash's best friend, and he's very like funny, and like he helps him. The next show I can like I only put this down because I've watched a little of like 2.5 seasons of this show. One of my mom is watching a show called Grey's Anatomy, and it's like basically about Meredith. It's about her life and like what she goes through when she works at this hospital called Seattle Grace. It's called Seattle Grace. And it's about like her and her friends and like drama and like it's like deals with personal things and like teaches you lessons and stuff, and like it's so drama filled. Like I didn't watch it from the first season. Like I started watching because my mom was watching it, and then like it looked interesting, so me and my sister just started watching the show. Like that's how you know it's good, when you start watching in the middle of the show. It is so good. It has 17 seasons. It's TV 14, so like there's some stuff in it, but like it's TV 14. It's so good. Like it's so good. That's all I can say without like spoiling stuff. And I'm just like, it's so good. It's a drama show. Okay, the next show is Julian the Phantoms. This show is like drama sci-fi, I believe, because it's about this girl named Julie, and she's a high school musician, and she's like basically struggling to like music again because her mom died, and her mom was a really big part of her life and like her love in music, and she didn't really want to do music anymore because she died, and like she was kind of struggling with her being sad and everything. That death caused spirits / ghosts to come into it caused like this band from the 1990s, the 90s, to come back real life, and they're ghosts, and they come to Julie and basically help her find her love again for music. And they start a band called Julian the Phantoms. The 3 boys were already in a band called Sunset Curve, but they died in their 17. Stuff starts to happen, and Julie starts to like one of them. I can't say which one, but she starts to like one of them, and I'm just like, this show was so good. Like this show would be technically a kids show. It was so good. Like it would be on Disney. Like that's how it would be so good. If it was on Disney, then the whole new Disney stereotype would be broke, because this show is so good. And the characters are Julie, Alex, Reggie, Luke, Nick, and Carrie. That's like, oh my gosh, and Flynn. And literally I wrote down all my characters. All the characters are my favorite because they're all like really good and like developed. They're all, if you don't like a character, you won't like them, but you'll still like them, if that makes any sense. But if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Reggie, because he was pretty funny. And then the last show I'm gonna recommend is called The Babysitters Club, and it's 1 season. I don't know if it's getting another season or not. I didn't look and see if it was, or it didn't show up to see that they had a new season, so I don't know if they're getting a new season. But it's 1 season. It's technically another kids show. It's about like basically this friendship between 5 middle schoolers, and they start a babysitting club in their town, and a whole bunch of drama happens because, you know, they're all middle schoolers and things are changing around them, and like a new kid starts to come in their like club, and like friendship starts to like break off, and it's really fun. It just shows you, I don't know, it's a really fun show. Like it's not that sad, it's not that like deep, it's just really fun to watch. And the characters are Christy, Claudia, Dawn, Stacy, and Marianne. And my favorite is probably Dawn or Claudia, because I like both their styles. Like their styles are really cute. I recommended you 10 shows to watch on Netflix. Right now it's updated, so like, and I can do more updated videos if you want me to. Those are the shows I suggest you guys watch. They're really good. I didn't recommend too many like scary ones, but I could if once I start watching scary movies. The shows I recommended y'all are so good. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what your favorite shows are, because I would love to know, because if you tell me, I might watch it. I might, because I have time. It's still quarantine, so if you guys like this video, you'll know what to do. I'll see you guys later. Bye!